This is the 53rd LeetCode and it is called maximum subarray. Given an integer array nums, find the subarray with the largest sum and return its sum. So if we have this array, the output would be 6 as 4 minus 2, 4 plus minus 1 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. And that's the largest subarray can do. 1 is 1, and then in this one, it's just all of them added together to be 23. Okay, let's get started. So my thoughts for how to do this is we have a look at this, we sum it all together, and then we take away the number on the end which is lowest. So it would go -2, 1, -4. We'd get to here. Then when it's equal, we'd look ahead to see which one is lowest. So then we'd remove this, so it didn't go in like that. And we'll get to here. I'm not sure if that is the best way to do this, but it's the way I'm currently thinking of doing it. So we'll do int max equals 0. Actually, we'll do int 32 int min value. Do int left, int right, and while left is less than or equal to, do int current equals, I think there's array.sum, maybe? No. Or is it nums.sum? Okay, there we go. Nums.sum for current. And we'll do if current greater than max, max equals current. Then if nums left is less than nums right, nums plus plus. Oh no, this is meant to be left plus plus. If nums right is less than left right plus plus, then else, which would be if they're the same size, let's do int left temp equals left plus plus, then no, this should be +1, then right temp right +1. So same thing again, while left temp is less than that, then it will be the same thing here, except left temp right temp, although I need to break out of it if it is equal, or if we do find the lower one. Oh, actually that was good, it showed me then. I was doing plus plus instead of minus minus for the right, and this should be -1. So let's see, set the max value, min is 0, go to right, left is less than or equal to right, current is the sum of the nums in here, and then if current is greater than max, you set max to current. The number in nums left is less than, we increment. If nums right is less than, we decrement. Otherwise, if they're the same, okay, so we didn't think of if left temp is greater or equal to right, what should we do here? I guess we'll just do left plus plus as a default. Okay, yeah, I want to run this just to see what it does. Okay, so this one, first one returned incorrect, these two returned correct, but that's expected. So let's go through, run through the first one, just see what's going on. So current is 1, so we'll run through, this will go to the top here. So left incremented, so now we're going from here. Now the current sum is still 1. Oh, okay, so I forgot to do this. Okay, so array.copy. Okay, what's the best way to do this? Trying to figure out how to do like copy the array but from left to right. Surely that's in array.copy. It's like left destination index length. Okay. So this would be right minus left. So therefore int I equals left, I is less than right, then index will be I minus left, because if we start off at index 2, then there'll be index 0 here. So then current array sum. And then we can use the left and right on the original nums. Okay, I think that's all that needed to be changed so it works. Okay, what is index here? It's 8. Okay, this should be less than not less than equals to. So that removed, so we're not going to the end there apparently. Okay, I guess I need to try this. So left is 0, right is 8. Maybe this should be less than equal to right. Okay, this should be less than equal to, but then this should be right plus 1. Now I'll run through it. Okay, these ones worked, but this one didn't. Okay, so now we'll go through. So start off with 1. Now left to right, a equals to 2. It should remove or increment left, but it didn't. Okay, well that's definitely wrong. Okay, I guess we've got to go back here and try again. So left is 1, right is 7. So 1, right should be 8. Why is it 7? Okay, I forgot to do, I did if instead of else if. Okay, now rerun that. Still wrong output, but we'll see what's going on. So 0, 8, 1, 8, which is expected. Then it should be 2, 8. Then it'll be 3, 8. Then what's the sum of this? 1. Oh, okay. Nums left and that. Okay, my mistake. So now I'll run it. Interesting. Not sure how those numbers happened. Oh, this should be I, not left. Okay, there we go. 6, 1, 23. So hopefully this works. I've got a feeling it won't, as my guess is that with my approach there's going to be some edge cases where we take away from at the beginning, but then that ends up being the solution. But we will see. Okay, so those worked on the test ones, so let's submit and see what happens. Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised that we got an incorrect one, so curious what it did. So outputted 5, and it should have been 6, so where does 6 come from? So 1, 2, these 3 cancel each other out. Okay, this would be the maximum one. Basically it was just going, it removed all the way up to here. Okay. I guess something we can do is, so what am I thinking? We can do a for loop within here, which is, we then do like increment from left to right, so we do like left, see if that is greater than max, left plus 1, do that, max, and just kind of shift along. Although that would create a lot of duplicates. Because I think I overcomplicated this a little bit. Okay, yep. So we're gonna move this and this, so it equals 0. We're then going to do for int I equals left, I is less than or equal to right, plus plus. Then what we'll do is current plus equals nums left. Then we will do this in here, like that. So we'll get every possible combination within that substring. Okay, let's copy this in as a test one. And let's run it. Okay, well, something I did just completely screwed it up. We'll move this as well. I think we can just do it like this. Oh, my bad. I did the same thing again, but I did left instead of I. Can now run it. And okay, cool, that worked with the new test case. So copy this, put it into LeetCode, but first we need to remove everything else in here. Paste it, run on the test ones. Cool, that one works, and now submit. Still an incorrect one. Okay. Yeah, so with this, it got rid of this one first, then ran through, I guess what we should actually do is, if they're the same, remove the left one, because we've tried every combination of the left one forward, but we haven't done every combination up to the right. So we'll remove right minus minus from here, add as a test, run on the tests. That one worked now, so now we'll submit. Still issues. So where does this occur? That would be here. What I want to do, we'll change this so it's if num's right is less than 0, right minus minus. And I guess we can just do the same thing if num's left is less than 0. Or maybe we can do while and do that. Actually, this should be something that's at the top. Yeah, we do that at the top. So just get rid of the negatives from end straight away. Actually, it should be less than or equal to 0. So don't need those at all. Then we just do left plus plus here. See if that works. Alright, left plus plus. 6, 1, 23, 6. So that's still working. Now let's copy this one into here. And we'll try the same thing with this. And that output should be 4. Okay, cool, that worked. So, once again, hopefully that's all that had to be changed. But I feel more confident with this one now. Okay, so that is all good. Now let's submit. Index out of range. Okay. This will be left is less than nums.length minus 1. And there. And this will be the same. Right is greater or equal to 0. Didn't think about that. Quickly add that as a use case, run it, just make sure it's all good. Interesting. Still didn't work. Okay, so the min value should actually just be 0. Run the test. That's better. Now submit. Okay. Okay, I guess I didn't think that one through. So if it didn't consider that if it's just length of 0 or left length of 1, we want to return nums 0. Okay, so I see a problem with that. If all the numbers are negative, then this will just remove everything. Okay, we'll do if left is greater or equal to right, then we just reset it. Okay, those ones are now all working, so hopefully everything else will work. Still not working. Well, I thought this would have covered that one. Okay, what happens if I just remove those two? Okay, let's remove a test case. Get rid of that one. Okay, that's the problem. So, make this back to min value. And we'll remove these comments. So hopefully that was what was causing that issue just then. Okay, there we go. So submit. Okay. Time limit exceeded. I guess some quick changes we can make. Just make nums as that. Okay, so time limit exceeded. No surprise with this array we have. And there's no surprise it's happening because we added this extra for loop. So we need to think of a solution that doesn't run a loop twice. So we've got maximum there. So what we could do instead, okay, I think we don't need literally any of this. So we're going to do for int I equals 1. I is less than nums.length I plus plus. We will also do int current max. And what we'll do here, so max will hold the overall maximum, and current max will hold the current active maximum for the index point we're at the moment. Okay, so do current max equals, no, I don't know why I've been doing if number is greater or equal to math when I can just see math.max. So if nums I is greater, or current max plus nums I is greater. So basically, if the previous subarray, we're seeing if whether the current number is greater than the previous subarray plus the current number. So if the current max is a positive number, then it will be this to current max. Otherwise, it will be just the current number will be at current max. And then I do the same thing here, which is max equals math max current max. It feels a little too simple, going from the massive code we had before, and shrinking it, and now it's just this. So say it will be -2 to begin with, then we go to 1. 1 is greater than -2 plus 1, so current max is 1, then max will be 1. Go to -3, current max would then be 1 plus -3, because this would be -2, which is greater than -3, so current max would be -3, but then max would stay as max. And it'll go on, so 4, so current max will then be 2, because of these three being now added, and that'll be greater than max will be 2. Okay, I think that's how it works, so let's run it and just test. 6, 1, 23, okay, cool. That looks like it's a solution, and as it's a single for loop, we shouldn't get time limit exceeded anymore. So run down the test ones. That's all good. So submit, and hopefully we'll finally be done with this. Oh, and there we go. Let's see all the different attempts we've had to do. It took much longer than I thought it would. So that's the 53rd LeetCode challenge called Maximum Subarray. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe.